most of you have been teaching for a long time. Some of us haven't, but we're learning. And you know how to make various different activities, right? It's not the point in making activities. The point and the problem was getting along with 5 other people who also have egos, who also have different characteristics, different interests. So this is what we mainly focused on. For that reason, we went to the escape room the first day, because I don't know if you have experience with the escape room, but they basically close you in one very small room. They don't give you any clues or anything, no doors, and you have to find a way to escape from the room. So this is where we learned how to communicate with each other, to work as a team in order to accomplish something. For example, this. Right? So we learned in the escape room what our strengths are, what our weaknesses are. We learned how to communicate with each other in order to finish what we started and what we wanted to do. So from the first day, we knew that we wanted to spend a lot of time reflecting. So Mark told us that, he gave us a quote that we don't learn from experiences, but from reflecting on experience. This is why we didn't want to do too many things in one day. Half of the time we spent doing, and most, like 50% of the time, the rest of the time we spent talking about what we did and what the problems were and how we dealt with them. So, for example, I'll give you just one instance. The first day we had Fiona with us, and we sort of noticed that we functioned differently with Fiona, following our group. So we had a problem where it was raining heavily, and half of us didn't have umbrellas, so we were going to the same place, but we kind of split up. So when Fiona left, we talked about a lot how the people who were in the back felt, and they felt like they were neglected and forgotten about, but even though we were just running to find shelter. And the following 2 days, I noticed myself and the rest of the team kept doing this, to check whether the people are behind them. So each time we had these reflection sessions, we learned something new, and we actually applied it the other day. So I think this was the goal of doing this independent work, trying to figure out how to work in a team, because we often ask this from our students, like make a group and do this, and then we're angry at them, why didn't you do it? But now you see for yourself how difficult it can be, and how you have to pay attention how you group your students, right? So I think from this experience we learned a lot about each other, and we learned a lot from each other because we talked, exchanged experience as well, and we learned a lot about ourselves, right? So thank you.